Abusua, more about over daily update TV so and then I should be then and subscribe to the mission. Breaking news are in Saka and the report to amount and area. Nina Eastern region and Western region. A year Mensa were postponing a year special voting in these two regions. Adam, you say Eastern region, a Kufado Krum, and I say Kufado, Nehanan, and he said a year ballot papers be our model call any Western. The ballot papers now temper, especially the presidential and the parliamentary, for that matter, also for credibility and transparency sake, you know. So two regions, you know, right? We're postponing a year or more, a year. Sorry, the special voting to Thursday. That's the breaking news in our account. Share you made in more new being second. High daily update, so we give you the best.
Simply because a defaced ballot paper has been taken out of the printing press. It has not been an easy decision to arrive at. But as a commission that is keen and committed to ensure the integrity of all our processes, from the registration all the way through to the election and the declaration, we are of the view that this is important, that in spite of the fact that it was one ballot paper taken out, it is important that we call for a reprint to guarantee and ensure the integrity of the elections. And we call on the citizens of Ghana to support us in our effort to guarantee the integrity of the election. The Commission will engage 3 media houses in the light of the limited time, 3 printing houses in the light of the limited time to print the ballots for the 2 regions. And they are the Arts, Commercials, Back Press, and InnoLink. We have information will be provided, of course, to the political parties, but I think the decision has been taken for Back Press to print ballots from the Western region, and Arts, Commercials, and InnoLink would print the ballots from the Eastern region. I think it will be divided based on presidential and parliamentary amongst the 2 printing houses. We have had informal discussions with the security agencies, and they have already pledged their commitment to protect and heighten the security around the reprinting of the ballots. Additionally, our parties have also informed us that they would also heighten security around the reprinting of the ballots. But we would like to ensure you that, as earlier stated, that to ensure the integrity of the ballots, there would be new features added onto the ballots, and the serial numbers would also be revised to ensure a marked difference between what has already been printed and what is about to be printed. In the light of the above, the special voting for the Eastern region and the Western regions would not take place tomorrow, Monday, the 2nd of December, as planned. The special voting for the 2 regions would now take place on Thursday, the 5th of December. As we all know, the special voting brings together persons and personnel who will be operating and undertaking duties on election day. And those agencies include the security agencies as well as media personnel and the Electoral Commission's own staff. And so right after this meeting, a formal notice would be put out to these constituencies to inform them that their special voting, especially those in the Eastern, particularly those in the Eastern region and in the Western region, to inform them that their special voting will take place on Thursday, the 5th of December, 2024. We ask the special voters in these 2 regions to bear with us. Our sole objective as a commission is to ensure the integrity of the election in both regions. And one defaced ballot paper that has been taken out of, the printing house does not stop us from conducting and ensuring that our values and our principles of ensuring integrity. Once again, we call on the support of all for the consensus arrived at. I think we've operated in a very open discussion. I think there's confidence around the table that this approach of recalling and reprinting will go a long way to ensure the integrity of the election. And so we would like to thank all the political parties and the agents of the presidential candidates of their support and their help in working with us to arrive at this decision. So I think that we'd like to thank all of you, our media partners, for being here at short notice. We have a short statement that will be sent out in due course, but this is what it is. We'll move on very quickly to, get the printing going, and we'll inform the parties in writing to enable them assemble their agents to supervise and observe the conduct of the printing. Thank you very much.
Lazy. EC urges political parties to avoid wasting resources on monitoring electoral material transport. But make even sure. EC for say, adena political parties say sika so bedi cars na air transporting voting materials no ballot boxes near the any ballot papers no easy for say identify political parties waste sika or mama cars ADH monitor nanka easy your problem the same when I watch share ballot papers egu car mu and also the destination bantama and NDC for say yen nyina ye penny ye nti ye car yeso be di akire nti yeso ya fa car na di akire and the ha easy. I couldn't ha easy in say. They know say ya monitor side we are a consono to me at the edian purpose ni be count. Endu destination yes no ano no. A conso to me a ye beka a constituency be home. Now my men show the trick, my men show the see a ye Kusibuating and a ma baumia any there was a meeting between Kusibuating, Baumia, Electoral Commission, and a few people, Ekufuado behind the scenes. The idea was that this was one of their first strategies. To say, almost transporting voter materials now, ballot papers now, they are going to stuff it. Inti, Kusibuating and the catcher almost say they should use that strategy. And Nintina almost say NDC for the who and then NDC for car be able to ECB at the materials so kono NDC for the DH and intina EC catch say at the intina ye higher home NDC for how mon say normal more transport no or monitor and your transparency sake intra. This statement alone should tell you say the Electoral Commission wants to rig the elections. Why are you worried when you are transporting such sensitive materials and the political party is also giving protection and also monitoring, say, Obi Enfan and Sanka? Why is the EC worried about that? Because it was part of the plan of the NPP. Say, the rigging strategy, now we count the transportation of the voting materials, now account how they were going to rig. Say, rigging an election a process. You rigging election on election day. You started rigging election before election day. And these are some of the reasons why they have been rigging elections for years, AMA MPP. And the EC more problem with political parties wasting their own money, wasting their own fuel, wasting everything to do what? To monitor materials. The EC is not ready for any kind of what? Any kind of transparency. This statement alone should scare every Ghanaian. Andre yana meka just omo pese the journalists back over elections no ade chia omo say ade intina political parties no monitor the transportation or sending the materials to different locations. The Electoral Commission is seriously trying everything possible to rig the elections for the NPP. The only way they cannot do that is when we come out in our numbers. Yet the 70% vote, Major Mahama, they cannot do FOCO. Statement where should worry you. Statement where should give you a clear understanding of what the Electoral Commission wants to do. Statement where should make you never to trust the Electoral Commission of Ghana. They are there, they are just there waiting to take advantage of the system to rig the elections. Where on earth will you be worried when nobody is attacking anyone? People who are stakeholders in the election are monitoring election materials being transferred or transported. Why should you be angry? Why should you worry you? It means that you have an idea or some bad idea. You are thinking of stopping halfway to stuff it or take some out. That is the Electoral Commission. Answer number 2 no. Cheda kasongo nenkwala no bi ebi e kasongo ano ho. Dia meka che about EC having problems with NDC monitoring the transportation of voting materials no. This story too is part of the Kusibwa Ekufuado Bawumia MPP plan with EC. But Dampare sa meeting na Dampare su team. IGP Dampare has introduced a reward system ranging from 1,000 to 2,000, 20,000 aimed at encouraging voluntary reporting of electoral breaches. Etonim, on Sandrich, Omeka say, majority of the media in Ghana to report the story. It is linked to this. Now, yes, our story new year no, and Omeka say, IGP Beka say, almost so disikabi to ho. Wow, ube to me abe yeden abe snitch. Ube to me abe kasem abe yi obi to. Se abana ye koto media house bi ana nipa bi ye bibi etia election no technically report it nyoma bi eni so mo report no also the 10,000 Ghana to 20,000 at all. What they are trying to do with the police, the Electoral Commission and the government say they are trying to gag the system. They want to gag the media. Into this statement you see like that, it is directly or directed at the media, not the general public. They want to hold the throat of voices in the community, in the society, in the country. Into also the Sikabia tour, so what is Obi can't semi report into what is going to happen and say radio be air report, TV be reporting, na IGP didn't go for a boo say Obi a report. Stop reporting. So they want to use the police department, to gag the system. And these are all tactics they are using. And Rachel said they met say Jane Mensa Akushia the security forces that they are going to collaborate and make sure we have a free and fair election. We have an IGP who under
subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share and comment so as a comment section where the break and phone and your phone and so on. Jane Mensa and I say or drop a breaking news say and I'm say papers in the bihu akentino or mobile shining and no mobile more than say or Mensa reprinting 90 special voting or chinano airbasono a year eastern region and a western region. Ye do modiano akoshe Thursday. Asema Jane Mensa canon ebusua ensema beto ya pono so ana ya report ama wo so nsa kabi na me sure stay tuned, stay connected. I daily update TV, so we give you the best.